under the fabric. So there's a bin, well, yeah, because I've filled half a bin already and I'm about halfway through. So this is part 2 of this camper van repair job. If you look under here, if we can get, if it'll focus, every time the wind is blowing, it will be blowing the van. That will be coming up. I'm not sure if it's the same on the other side. I've just loosened it there. So that's, and on the top as well, if there's any leak in the sealant on the top of the trim as well, then the water will get in and then get inside. And you'll see how that affects it. So as you can see, I've trimmed this side back, I've trimmed that side back nearly. This side is going to probably go up a bit more because what I've discovered over this other side. But what's happened is, I don't know if you can see that moving there. So that movement there, let's try and zoom in. So that movement there is the give. Now imagine if someone's, okay, so now you'll see it. So imagine as the wood underneath here rots, and it's held by the bolts, of course, but there's going to be give in the board. So as someone turns over when they're asleep or something, you can see that the give in the board, and it's coming away there basically. So the water's going to come in here, run down, any chance it gets is going to get in here. So there needs to be a better way of sealing the wall to the floor, or the ceiling on the bed support, bed floor. So that's why I'm going with aluminium as well, because if we do get another leak, then it's not going to impair it in any way. Like I say, I'm going to cut this probably to this line, but I've been at this probably 2 days now, maybe a day and a half. So it just gives you some kind of idea how much there is. I also wanted to just show you what people have been sleeping on in this van. So, I mean, I don't know if these people died from mould exposure or whatever, but that's what was lying underneath. And because of the, like I said, the nylon stuff over the top, this van now stinks because it's now letting the vapours out. I couldn't smell this really when I looked around the van, because it was all being trapped and kept in under fabric that went over. Anyway, this side is pretty much done. The hardest bit actually is getting the dry board out, because you've got to be very careful. This is only 1mm plastic, so when it's stuck on hard like this, I'm using one of these tools. I can't think what they're called. What do they call this? Multifunction tool, to get behind the board and get underneath it like that. But you've got to be very careful, because like I said, the plastic's only 1mm thick, so a bit of a push too much in the wrong direction and you'll be through the plastic. But yeah, some of the tougher bits have been these bits here, where the board is actually very good, because as you can see, the plastic is tiny compared to the thickness of the board. So what I've been doing is cutting with a saw chipping away with the bolster where it's all rotten, and then the last bits using the saw. I would use a circular saw, only mine's gone on the blink a bit. It needs a repair, so I'm having to make do with this. But I thought I'd make part 2 of this video just to show you progress and what I've been up to. See you on the next one.